everyone, welcome to my show. I'm the Empath and we're back with New Year's resolutions. So, not scratching at myself was a little bit of a thing today because I did not remember to put lotion on last night before I go to bed. So, my hands were a little bit on the dry side and I was too lazy, I guess, to put on lotion instead of scratching at my hands and making things worse. But I do think they're improving. So I just need to remember to actually put lotion on my hands before I go to bed. So anyway, finances. Well, my interview with H. Gregg is tomorrow, and I am excited, nervous, optimistic because I need money. So, and if I do get that job, like I said yesterday, that would help with being able to, you know, save up for a desktop and such. So that would be nice. Not being a pushover. Yeah, I had one of my friends being annoying. Well, not so much. Annoying is the wrong word. One of my friends was being rude and very needy, and I called this friend out on that, and I didn't put up with it. I did not put up with being degraded with. I didn't put up with this friend trying to make me feel like a jerk for not giving that friend my full undivided attention, because this friend was wanting me to respond went to just anything that this person said because this person wanted me to keep talking to this person. I'm trying not to use gender or anything to be respectful. Anyway, this friend was just not being very nice, and so I wasn't handling it. Well, having it, I wasn't going to take it. So I called the friend out on it. Friend wasn't very happy with me, but I stood up for myself. So yes, awesomeness. Reading my Bible more. I did that. I read the first 5 chapters of Jeremiah. So awesomeness. And brushing my teeth, I'm going to do that later because I'm going to treat myself to some ice cream first. It is chocolate chip ice cream, and it's glorious. I initially thought I was getting chocolate chip cookie dough, but then I'm like, oh, I didn't read it properly. Well, I bought it, and it still tastes good, so awesomeness. And I'm actually thinking I made the better choice, but next time I'll see if there's chocolate chip cookie dough. I'll actually read the labels properly. So there's that. Um, so reading my Bible more, keeping things tidy. I did a little bit of tidying today, not as much as I had initially intended to, but that's because I got distracted. But I'll get to that later. So I do have more tidying things that I've thought of to do in my room, and I will get to that. In fact, I started tidying, and that's what led me to the other thing. But again, I'll get to that. So YouTube, here I am, and again, I'm still trying. My dad's still trying to find the disc. He doesn't have that much time. I'm gonna have to do some looking around, some digging to see if maybe I can find it, because I know we have it somewhere. And as soon as we get it, I can use it and see if that works. And if it doesn't work, then I'll try to revert my system to Windows 7. Because the safest thing, as far as I'm concerned, would be to get Premiere Pro on my computer. But if that doesn't work, then I will try reverting my computer and see if that allows me to do things that I want to do. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, showering more. I intend to shower tomorrow. I'm going to set my alarm while I keep talking. So, anyway, working out. I did that. Oh, good. My alarm is set for a good time. I did that before the video, so I got the working out part covered. Rambling. I've been trying to keep it down. Of course, I might seem a little distracted and stuff, but that is how life is, and I'm trying to make sure I remember everything. Responsibility. I have kept with my responsibilities. I didn't have a whole lot to do today, but the things that I did have to do, I did, which was dishes, and those are mostly done except for a couple things that I found, and obviously what I'm dirtying with the ice cream. But I will do those once I have finished with the ice cream, and then I'll be done with the dishes. And so my responsibilities will be taken care of. Not to mention trying to get to bed at a more decent hour because of the interview I have tomorrow. So responsibility. Wish list. I have not made any changes to my wish list. I don't remember if I added the whole dead detective thing onto my phone, so I'll have to try to remember to do that after the video. And that leads me to the thing that I end up doing instead of some of the tidying, which was I actually started doing a craft. So you're probably wondering what's up with these. These are the ankle part of socks that I have had, and like there's been like a hole in the foot part of the sock, so I cut off the foot part and leave this part. And initially, I had them to be arm warmers because that was the thing that we had in cats, and I liked the concept and I liked the look that I had with these. And so I thought I had is like, well, I've got all these different sets. I mean, surely I could do something with them instead of just have a bunch of arm warmers since there's only certain times when I wear them and such. And I thought, you know, let me try something. So I put them all on like one of my arms and like wore them kind of like a sleeve. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, I could do that. I'll start with a sleeve, and then if I want and I have enough, because I'm sure I'll get plenty of holes in my other socks, that I could make less like a long sleeve shirt out of it, and it might not be the most aesthetically pleasing, but it would be something that I made. It would be another shirt that I'd have, and if I needed something that I could wear that could get dirty and it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, then maybe I could wear that. So right now, pretty much kind of on a whim, kind of just for the heck of it, I am making, I'm at least making a sleeve. These are each two, and then they're going to go together, and then I'll turn them right side out. And then this will be one sleeve, and then I will need to start working on the other. I've worked on these two for, it's intermittently because I have been watching like YouTube and TV while I've been doing it. It's taken me some time to do. Plus, it is a fairly repetitive thing. There's like I don't even know how many there are on here, like 50, 60 individual lines that I'm going back and forth through. So it's a little tedious, but it's a cute little craft that I'm doing, and I think, hey, that'd be nice. So I figured, why not? So yeah, I'm finally doing a craft. Facebook, I didn't spend too much time on it today, and even if I did, it didn't so much matter because it didn't really impede anything that I did. So Facebook, not so bad. I like there's only so much that I'm willing to wean myself off of Facebook because there is interacting with other people and there's funny stuff on there. So I'd have to find a good enough reason to not do Facebook anymore, which might just be it might end up being having a job and wanting to do other things. It might get rid of Facebook. I think if it came down to spending time on Facebook or making a YouTube video, I would that sort of thing would make me give up Facebook. And I would just check it like once a week or something like that and apologize to anyone who's been trying to contact me through that. So there's that. Doing what I want and not just what I think will appease people. Again, that situation I had earlier with the friend, I wasn't going to tolerate having my time taken up just to amuse somebody else who was bored or needing attention. And I'm sorry if that has any negative impact on that person, or if that person does something and it's all my fault, because it's not. It's that person's fault for doing it. It is not my fault for not appeasing that person and doing what that person would have needed to not do that, because that's blackmail. That's literally what it becomes at that point. If that person doing something that might harm themselves, if that becomes something that is a contingency for me not responding to that person and giving that person my time and attention, that's blackmail. And I will not be blackmailed. Not gonna have it at all. So there's that. Not hoarding. That's something that I'm gonna be trying to do when I do some more tidying around my room, because I don't want to hoard. I don't want to be holding on to a whole bunch of stuff for no reason, which is why I'm making the sleeves, because then I could make it into something I could wear and make awesome and such. I'm trying not to hoard. I also want to make things useful, so it's a weird thing to balance. So we'll see how that goes. Improving my memory. My brother suggested doing Sudoku, and I have a Sudoku book. So I'm going to try to do some more Sudoku in my day. I'm going to try to throw that into my schedule and see how much that helps my memory or not. I'm hoping that helps me to remember things, because it's really frustrating to not be able to remember stuff. It really is. It's ridiculously frustrating, and I'm sure many of you know that. So go ahead, try Sudoku as well. Maybe it helps you too. Going to bed sooner. I've been getting to bed sooner than I was, and I'm happy about that. It's just, I've realized some of the issue with that going to bed sooner has been trying to address is sleeping in until like 2 or something like that. But I've realized that with some of that, it's a little bit of a matter of not quite having a purpose so much to wake up for, per se. Not in the bad kind of way, just like I don't have anything to do, so I might as well just sleep, because sleep is nice, and I have dreams. I had a pretty interesting dream. I might add a segment where I talk about dreams that I've had. That might be nice. I might do that. Huh. So just adding on to the YouTube thing. So there's that. Lotioning my hands. I did that. I was actually doing that at the start of this video because I wanted to make sure that I do it and my hands are dry. And I think, honestly, like, I think doing too much of the Renew lotion was what was causing the issue. But doing it like at least once a day sort of thing, I think that does help. I think that has been helping, and my hands have been getting better. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about the thought of potentially being rid of the eczema. If that could happen, I would be super stoked. And not scratching at myself during the video. For the most part, I've been good about that. I've kind of been fiddling with my hands a little bit, and that's somewhat normal. Maybe in the future for videos, I'm just gonna keep my hands on my little armrests here, and that will be how I not do things unless I'm specifically using my hands to help illustrate something. So maybe I'll try that next video so that I'm not scratching at myself and such. And I think that's it. I don't have anything to add to my list or anything, at least not at the moment. So with all that being said, I want to thank you for watching. I really do. I really appreciate that you take the time to watch. So thank you. Like and favorite if you enjoyed, and subscribe to become a VIP today. Go ahead and leave in the comments how you're doing, how your year's going, how life is going, or if you just want to talk about something, or say something random, or anything. Alright, I'll see you all next time.